That is enough. That's fucking shit. That's it.
He's 15 yards in front of me.
Dorking Wanderers are back in action. A week on from their goalless draw with Dulwich Hamlet, this time out against Oxford City. Despite knowing that a win would send them top of the table, Dorking boss Marc White believes his side's performances haven't quite matched their results and is demanding his side consistently play the confident back-to-front passing game that has served him so well in the past.
You know, whilst I'm saying to you, they've had a good game a couple of weeks ago, he's in there telling them, this is a side that's good, dangerous, etc. We have to live up to that tag, boys. We have to live up to that fucking tag. And everybody says it. We have to fucking make sure that when the game starts, the players understand why the manager talks them up. I'm looking for players like you, Briggsy, to live up to our fucking what Dorking Wanderers all about. You've been here 6 years. And then when you have a good game on a night like this, it's unplayable. And that's what I need tonight from you boys, the whole shebang. To be honest, I'm expecting a big one. I think you'll give me a big one tonight. Okay? I think you will. These boys look to get shots off. Don't give them space. Can we just be us? Can we just fucking play the way we play? Turn it on a little bit tonight, right? But fucking tempo. And the tempo's got to start in the warm-up. That's what's really important for me. Discipline got to be really good. Alf, I love the way you play, I really do. That weren't a red card Saturday, I've appealed it. But the kick in the first half's a red card. And if that ever happens, not just whether it's you, Alfie, if anybody does that to me, I just won't pay them any money, ever. Okay, that'll be a game over, because I'm here to fucking win, and I'm a fine margins man. I don't mind getting unlucky with a bad tackle, but not that sort of stuff. We're gonna have to really work our bollocks off. And the way you get yourself in that mental and physical shape is by that fucking warm-up, right? So we need to get fucking tuned up tonight, tuned in.
Although they currently lie in the middle of the table, the visiting side made a name for themselves in recent seasons with FA Cup wins over league opposition, and face League One Shrewsbury Town 5 days after this fixture. So Marc is well aware that they pose a major threat to his side.
Well, I think they're definitely one of the best sides in the league, aren't they? I mean, the bottom line is the game I watched, and I just watched it as a National League fan, when they played Northampton, they were short of exceptional. Now, I know the manager's not stupid enough to be dining out on that all season, or what about that game? But listen, that weren't no fluke. We played them down here last year. I think they was probably one of the best teams we played, if not the best. They're well drilled, they're well organised. I think they're going to bring another team that are going to bring a back three against us, and that seems to be the common theme at the moment. But I think it can be really tough, really tough. Boys just need to get used to digging deep, really, and just finding ways to win until we sort of get it as fluid as we want it to be. So, main aim, start fast, press the game. If we get the kick off, we know what we do. Just press the fucking game. Keep the keeper kicking, press the fucking game. Okay? Good stuff, lads. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. They go with good pace.
The opening stages are a little tentative, with neither side pegging the other back. Dorking players requested, working the ball around the back and attacking down the flanks, with winger Nicky Wheeler looking dangerous. It takes a full 15 minutes for the first attack of note. Oxford open up space around the Dorking 18-yard box. A low shot from James Roberts is parried by Sam Howes in the Dorking goal, but Louis Hall reacts well to give Oxford City the lead.
No shots off, mate!
Wanderers continue to threaten down the left-hand side with Nicky Wheeler, but just as the Dorking coaching team predicted, Oxford looked to break quickly and fire in shots from range.
Shape! Shape! Run!
Zach McEachran this time forcing the save from Sam Howes. Half an hour has passed when Dorking finally forced a good save from Ben Dudzinski in the Oxford goal. Barry Fuller's free kick from deep is met on the volley by Dorking top scorer Jason Pryor, but Dudzinski manages to parry, and Alfie Rutherford is unlucky to miss the rebound. As the half wears on, Dorking begin to take control, keeping the ball and creating openings. After a patient, incisive passing move, Rutherford, Pryor and McShane combine to set up Matt Briggs. The experienced winger doesn't finish this time, but it bodes well for the home side. All they need now is a goal.
Prepared though. When we're all shallow, we've got to fill the pitch up to get near you. Do you know what I mean?
But plenty of time here, get a drink, yeah? Well done, finished on top. We're way on top of this game. You need to understand that, right? Even when they get the ball around our box, we have to go and hunt. Because a lot of teams in this league, to be quite frank, you know, you can gamble a little bit, they're not the best, shots go all over the fucking shop. I told them before the game, they'll get shots off. Their goals just come by getting 2 shots off in 3-4 minutes. One great save, next one save, goal. That's someone's man, by the way, but forget that. That's the negative. You cannot, we can't afford them to score. That's the bottom line, right? I don't know, we seem quite quiet. We don't need to be quiet. We're on top of the game. We're massively on top of this game. Massively. And we'll finish stronger than this lot. They will not finish as strong as us. Right? They had a lot of games. Right? We're massively on top of this game. It feels to me very much like, as long as we up the ante, it's a game where something could come. Right? We'll get that goal. 45 minutes is a long time. They're not a dirty side. The ball's in play. Keep asking the ref to speed it up. He knows that. He seems like he's going to do that. Okay? We're doing loads of things right. Loads of things right. But the more we can keep transferring, coming across the pitch, the better it'll be for us, okay? There's been loads of good stuff there. Loads of good stuff. But at 1-0 against these, do not switch off defensively. Yeah? Okay? Come on, boys. Next go, right? Come on. Yeah, ball out one, just defend narrow and just... That's really it. I think they're not massively threatening at all. Not as much as I thought they would be. And that to me, they're playing as if they're waiting for us to score, if I'm honest. Obviously, subs-wise, I don't really think there's any changes to force on here at all. None at the moment. Jimmy potentially could be a good choice if they tire a little bit. Someone that run it.
Kane for more, I won't do it for night.
Yeah, I'll have a few chats now, but I don't think it's anything massive at all. I think you just need to fucking get a goal, okay? Right, cool.
Oxford start the second half as Dorking ended it, creating chances and threatening to pull further ahead. Zach McEachran's effort is saved and recovered by Sam Howes, while a driving run from Louis Hall leads to a great chance for James Roberts, but his shot is high and wide. Dorking have woken up. James McShane's devilish corner is rattled against the bar by Isaac Philpott's header. It's a sign of a turning tide. Wanderers have their opponents pinned back. McShane and McManus pull the strings in the middle of the pitch, while Nicky Wheeler torments the defenders with crosses that Dr. Van Helsing himself would be proud of. If the first fray was a warning, then Oxford weren't paying attention. Wheeler's second cross in 30 seconds lands squarely on the head of Jason Pryor. It's the striker's 11th goal in 10 games.
Is that a winner, boys? Is that a winner? Come on!
Moments later, Oxford fullback Aaron Drew again struggles to deal with Wheeler, this time giving away a free kick on the edge of the box. Pryor's low drive is powerful enough to force a mistake from Dudzinski.
And a second goal will go to Wanderers in the 58th minute. Goes by number 9, Jason Pryor.
Oxford fight back immediately. Nana Owusu shows an incredible touch and powerful smash, and he's unfortunate not to hit the target. With a little over 15 minutes remaining, Dorking put in the move of the night. Pryor's spin plays in Matt Briggs, who races down the right-hand side.
Briggs, go! Run him! Run him!
He doubles back before picking out James McShane, whose smart drive to the near post makes it 3. content with a 2-goal lead, Wanderers go searching for a killer fourth. Oxford, however, have designs of their own, breaking Dorking down and building from the back. The ball eventually falls to James Roberts, who adjusts his feet before unleashing a lethal dipping strike from 22 yards out.
Stand him up.
Oxford sense their chance to get back on level terms, and with Dorking stuck in their own penalty area, Roberts sets up Lewis Coyle, whose shot flies over the bar. When Niall McManus squares the ball across the Oxford goal, James McShane knows it might have been Dorking's best chance to end the contest.
Jason! Get off him! Don't get involved. Don't get involved.
Late in the game, the usually placid Jason Pryor appears to lose his cool after a sharp shove in the back from Pablo Martinez. Furious that his opponent avoids a yellow card, Pryor gets himself cautioned with some spiky language. It's not the end of Wanderers' disciplinary issues for the day. With Oxford on the attack, Niall McManus attempts to take a yellow for the team with a late lunge on Aaron Drew. McManus receives a straight red. For the second successive week, Dorking are forced to end a close encounter with just 10 men. Meanwhile, back on the pitch, Matt Briggs is doing a sterling job of holding the ball up by the corner flag.
Briggsy, well done.
The injury time ebbs away and Dorking managed to hold on for the final whistle.
I've tried to go for the ball, like the guys are passing, I've just done the leg out.
Yeah, I think you've just gone to take the yellow, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tuck my left foot underneath.
Yeah. You tried just taking it and taking the yellow because they're counter-attacking. Surely not.
Sorry, Ref, I've tried to take a yellow there.
Yeah, it's never yellow, is it? And next week. Next week at Mason, we've literally got about 4 players. We've got about 6 suspended. Well done, boys. Well done. Well done, lads. Well done. Well done, Sam. Cheers, mate. Listen, I'll cover the negatives first. Just thought the only thing they did have was exactly what I told you before the game. Them 3 behind the striker, shifting, shooting. But listen, at the moment it's just about winning. They're a proper side because they're organised and they know what they're doing. You know, they're not a bunch of names. They're just a really organised side with a good manager. So we've done well. We've got quality, and the goals we scored. If you think about it, when you watch them back, they're all good quality goals. They're good build-up play. They're good quality goals. They're goals that a lot of teams don't have it in them, but we have that in the locker. You know, that's the danger we have. You know, 5, 6 pass moves, goal. We must have scored now already. Fucking, 10, 12 goals at a fucking 7, 8 pass moves. It's excellent stuff going forward. Little bit more aggression at times of the day, pressing the ball for me. But overall, really good performance. All we could do was win tonight without a game Saturday. So that's all we could do. So obviously next Tuesday down here against Maidstone it'll be very, very difficult. Not because I don't trust the boys coming in, but I think it is at least 5 suspended. So we're going to have to get ready. I mean, we're talking 3 matches, can't appeal that fucking stupid tackle. We've appealed Alfie's one, but that's about 12 to 1 in play. And Fogarty's, fuck me, that's about 1 to 10 he gets off it. Right, but I think what I would say is there's been, there was some good passages of football tonight. A little bit improved from I think where we've been, which is great. We've just got to find our pattern, etc. Okay, then we go again Tuesday. All right, superb, boys. Right.
After the match, we snagged goal-scoring machine Jason Pryor to get his views on the game, what it's like to be the focal point of the team, and what he does when he's not performing football heroics.
I work for a roofing and cladding company. I'm an estimator for them.
Okay.
So yeah, office. No, yeah, it's on your mind a lot. You're obviously thinking about games that have just gone, highs and lows, and then as you get towards the weekend, you're thinking about the games that are coming up. So it is sort of in your head most days, really. But then, sort of, what we've got that pros haven't is we've got something to focus on the rest of the time.
They're a really good side, Oxford. Really good side. I mean, beat League One opposition in the FA Cup. Didn't just beat them, was dominant. Still in the FA Cup second round proper. Stuff that we've really wanted to do for several years.
They didn't come here and just let us play out from the back like we like to do. They pressed us very high, and it was difficult to get out. But we changed it up a little bit during the first half, and we were getting a bit of joy going, a little bit more direct. We had a couple of chances. The keeper made a couple of good saves. So I think there were obviously positive signs there, which he saw.
I thought the players were quite quiet. I didn't feel like a bollocking, so to speak, would go anywhere today. I felt like, and also it benefited them. We had a good spell before the break. Thought we was playing some okay stuff against a good side, and you can't always. I mean, I think I said after the Dulwich game last week, we went to Concord on the weekend, and I made the point that maybe we just need to calm down a bit with our expectations about, we're not going to beat everybody, not going to be 3-0 up at half time. It's not with respect county football anymore. You're playing teams every week that are good. So a more measured approach at the moment, and then save the bollockings up, and then they mean a bit more.
Yeah, I mean at the moment especially, we obviously like to get the ball out wide as our part of our pattern, and then the balls coming in this season have been good. I think with Nick Wheeler especially this year built up a bit of a sort of understanding of where he's going to put the ball, which has been good. So yeah, I mean I think every game this season I've had chances, so yeah, it's a good feeling when you go out there. You're going to get chances and hopefully put a couple away.
If you could isolate our biggest strength, it actually is just quality of player at the moment. We're not playing great football, in my opinion, and anywhere near as good as we will do. I think come Christmas that'll start coming together. That'll be my sort of mini prediction. Don't think togetherness is as good as it could be at the moment, but we've got good quality, and two of the goals we scored tonight at least were great goals, really good goals, attacking goals on the break, good passing moves that you'd see at any ground.
I know, whatever club I've been at the last however many years, I've been the one people look to for goals. Yeah, I understand that.
Did you feel
pressured? Probably did when I was younger, but luckily, every season seems to be a half decent one now. So probably not now. No.
You're in another division, you've gone up another level, and here you are again at the top of the table. That's your part of you that thinks, how the fuck do we keep doing this? How do we keep getting? How do you keep doing it?
Well, no, it's just an awful lot of work involved. We've got a massive back office team in the club that work tirelessly. The management team itself, everyone takes the mickey. It's like an army, and everybody's doing something from scouts to set piece people to defensive coaches, attacking coaches. So it's a big team effort. The minute we finish a game on a Saturday, like tomorrow, we'll be already looking at the next opposition, Maidstone. No, short-lived my little latest lockdown breather, because now we've got to get ready for supporters and go again. But the supporters coming back will be better than any league position that we're in. That's, I think everybody, even the players, everybody really appreciates how much you miss them when they're not here.
You can support Bunch of Amateurs by subscribing to us on our YouTube channel and following our Twitter feed. We will repay you by bringing amateur and non-league football content directly into your eyeballs.